Hey, Zach Spear here. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about how to handle an aggressive prospect in network marketing. All right. So how to handle aggressive prospect. All right. So we've all had this, right, where you just got a prospect that's all up in your grill. Maybe they're asking you questions that are uncomfortable, like the pyramid scam question, or how much money do you make, or have you made, things like this, or just generally they're just super uncomfortable. So I'm going to blanket this with, if someone is rude or highly aggressive and you really can't do anything to diffuse them, if they're being rude, just get rid of them, okay? You don't need to waste your time with crappy prospects. If they're pain in the butt now, they're going to be a pain in the butt forever. All right, just case closed there. Now, if they're just aggressive, like if they have an aggressive nature, but they're asking things in a respectful way, recognize that they could be huge performers, all right? Some of the most high performers in network marketing or any industry are aggressive people, but just because they're aggressive doesn't excuse bad behavior, bad manners, or being like a schmuck. All right, so if they're being a schmuck, just get rid of them. It doesn't matter how good they might be. They're going to drain you, and you're going to want to kill yourself. So don't do it. All right, so what's the answer here? How to handle an aggressive prospect? The answer is, well, there's actually a couple answers, so you got to wait for them. But the main one is, it's called an answer twist. All right, answer twist. So here's what this means. This means that you're answering the question. So answering it, and then you follow that answer with your own question, all right? So your goal is to get them to basically backpedal and come up with their own reasoning as to whatever their answer is. All right, let me give you an example. Is this a pyramid scam? No. Why would you ask that? Just a flat out no. I'm not doing a huge logical expose as to why it's not. I'm just saying no. Why would you ask that? The reason I'm doing this is a few reasons. Okay, the first one is that if you have a smooth tactic, like a super smooth tactic where you have this like amazing thing where you dance around, number one, only smooth people can do that. And number two, you got to memorize the whole thing. And I don't know about you, but number one, I don't memorize lines that well. At least it takes me a long time to do it. And two, I don't want to be some like hyper smooth, that's not the way I want to do things, and most people in network marketing don't want to do it either. Now, could you pull it off? Yeah. Could I pull that off? Yeah. But most people that you build with can't pull it off, and they're not going to want to put the time in to eventually become smooth at that kind of stuff. So you have to give them simple things that they can apply right now and actually get results with. So you can literally teach anyone to say, tell the truth, and then ask a question, right? Is this a pyramid scam? No. Why would you ask that? And I'm saying it in a way that's like, how dumb are you? Right? Because it is a how dumb are you question. If you have a prospect that truly thinks network marketing is a pyramid scam, they're either super young, they're super naive, or they're just stupid. So whatever, right? But that's a dumb question. But it gets asked, right, by low-level prospects. No. Why would you ask that? Now here's the next thing, is you shut up. All right, so it's silence. So you've probably heard, he who speaks first in a sale loses. Same thing here. Why would you ask that? And you just wait and let them air out. All right. So they'll say something like quickly, like, "Oh, I was just wondering," and then you don't just move on yet. I let them sit in that. Okay. So I almost, and now granted, I'm not like punishing a prospect, but in a way, this is the best way I can communicate it to you. I almost punish a prospect for doing something stupid. So here's a quick example. I had a close friend of mine who basically said something really dumb. All right, he said something really dumb. It was very hurtful to me and my wife. All right, he said something hurtful to me and my wife, and he realized he made a mistake. And so my wife ends up leaving. Like after everything gets settled, right? It gets settled and it's all good. But she ends up leaving, and I'm still there. And I asked him. I said, "Why did you say that?" And this person just wanted to kind of like brush past it. They're like, "Oh, my bad." And then they wanted to move past it. I'm like, no. Why did you do that? And I just waited. And I let the silence do the work for me. I let the silence press in and do that work. So is this a pyramid scam? No. Why would you ask that? Oh, I just thought maybe, I don't know. And they'll start backpedaling. I saw this thing, and they'll basically reveal what's going on in their head. The reason that most people have crappy time with aggressive prospects is because they try to over-aggressive them. You can't over-aggressive an aggressive person. You have to let them air themselves out. It's almost like letting someone with a temper tantrum blow them, wire themselves out, or a little kid wear themselves out. Just stay silent, let them air out, and they'll tell you what's ever going on in their head. Okay, so I had this friend, and they were in a business that looked like this, and ended up being really, really sketchy. Okay, so what ended up happening is you had to buy into this program, and basically it ended up being this just gigantic, true Ponzi scheme, and it got shut down. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, dude, this is nothing like that. This is an actual business. Network marketing is a multi-billion-dollar industry. This is not a Ponzi scheme, bro. Oh, okay. It's the exact same thing with your I'm going to use an example for you that are religious, or you share your faith with people. Apologetics is the logical argument of faith. All right, the logical argument of faith. Apologetics generally doesn't win people over to your desired religion. Okay, it's usually a good way to back up logically why you would believe something, but it doesn't do a good job of winning someone over. What does win people over is when you just point them back to the main thing. So if someone's saying, I don't believe that God exists, you could say, okay, why would you say that? And let them air out, and then rather than combating them with logic, you showcase them love, and you love them through it. And what do you know? That person will find an answer that's sufficient for them. Same exact thing. All right, let me give you one more example here. Before I do, this shirt I have on. What's up? This is one of the Rebels shirts. This is like the original Gangster Rebels shirt. I just literally I saw this the closet full of them, and I was like, I wish maybe give one or two away. I don't know. So anyway, if you want the shirt, these are the dopest shirts ever, by the way. These are not cheap at all. These are tri-blend, amazing shirts. The ink on here is thick raised ink. I mean, these things last for legitimately years. The highest quality shirts. I'm a huge quality junkie. If you find value in this video, first of all, leave a comment down below and subscribe if you want more stuff like this. Lets us know to make more content like this. If you do that, and leave a review on the podcast, a 5-star rating, and a review. You do that, and send us a screenshot of it. I'll send you one of these shirts. I'll do that for 2 or 3 people, not 5 billion. All right, so if first 2 or 3 people, I'll send you one of these shirts. Legit, you'll never get rid of this shirt ever in your whole life. It's the best quality in the history of shirts. All right, so next one is, how much money are you making? All right, so money are you making? This is another way to kind of handle it. How much money are you making? Nothing yet. I haven't taken this seriously yet. Why would you ask that? It's the exact same thing. How much money are you making? Well, nothing yet. I just started taking this seriously. Why would you ask that? And see, what we're doing is we're getting them to realize that that's a stupid question, right? How much money I'm making has nothing to do with what money that they could be making. It's the opportunity that matters, right? And if I'm just honest with them, well, nothing yet. I haven't taken this seriously. I'm just starting. Why would you even ask? It's a very obvious thing, right? This guy just started taking it seriously. Of course he's not making anything. I'm not going to base my decision on him if he just started taking it seriously. And then secondly, why would you ask? Why would you ask is now they're I just wanted to know, it's okay. And now they're defending you for not making money any money yet. Oh, it's okay if you're not making money yet. And now they're on your side. It's okay. No, I'm sure you're off to a great start, man. That's awesome. Cool, man. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. And then you move into the conversation that matters, which is the opportunity itself. They don't really care about how much money you're making. All right, they really don't care. They care about, is this a legit opportunity for them? That's what they care about. And they're trying to use that question, the answer to that question, as justification if this is a good opportunity for them. Once again, you can't answer these questions in a smooth way unless you're a smooth person, and even then, it's hard to duplicate that stuff. So you just answer the questions head on, answer them honestly, and then finish it with a question and shut your mouth. Let the silence be the heavy weight. When we do closing calls or closing trainings, we're good closers, okay? And the reason that we're good is not because of us, it's because of what we learned from. And I learned from an amazing closer. He spent 50 years as an incredible salesperson. He owns a huge recruiting company. And I noticed when I was learning from him, like this guy, it seemed like he took no effort to sell anyone. It took like no effort. Like I've had mentors that like they're so slick and so smooth that you knew why they were good. This guy you couldn't figure him out. Why is this guy so good? Why does everyone join this guy? Why does everyone get sold by him? Because you couldn't put a finger on it. He would stay quiet most of the conversation, and yet they would still get sold. It was amazing. Silence is one of this guy's number one weapon. He lets the silence be the way. Silence does more work than you can. So when you do this answer twist, just shut up and let the silence do the work and keep letting them talk. Just keep letting them talk. Keep letting them go. They will finish the process for you. Cool? All right. Once again, shirt thing, you got it. If you've liked this video, found value and stuff like this, let me know in the comments below. It lets us know to make more videos like this. With that, I hope you have an amazing day. Appreciate you for watching, and talk to y'all soon.